proteins. It has to do, I think, with our hectic lifestyle, for one thing. Less and less people are also, as a family, eating together. That's tough when you've got sports and everything else.
I actually feel a lot better when I eat breakfast. I think I'm happier and the day seems to go a lot faster.
This morning I had some Reese's, if that counts as breakfast.
I'm a big fan of microwavable waffles, and chocolate milk.
Chocolate chip muffins, and
yeah, I can't live without breakfast. I have to have breakfast.
Typically, I don't eat breakfast.
some apple juice.
An energy bar in the morning so I can get energized for school and a Gatorade.
Generally, I could, but I'm too lazy to eat breakfast.
Peanut butter and jelly every single morning with milk.
I feel better when I eat breakfast, but it's hard for me to eat breakfast because it feels like I'm going to throw up because I haven't eaten anything all night.
Well, he would eat what he thought was one serving of these taco chips. So we flipped it over and started looking at the label. And actually, in that one bag was 3 servings. He had no idea. He was looking at volume.
Some of the protein and energy bars can be a real nice fill-in if you just are absolutely unable to get what I call real food. But you need to read those labels carefully because a lot of them are more like candy bars.
We tend in America to get plenty of protein.
A lot of people will express concern to me that they don't feel they have time for healthy and proper eating. I hear that from everybody because the pace of life for everybody is so rushed anymore.
Don't do really well is getting the vegetables and the fruits in. And you may notice too, they're starting to make that a lot more accessible, even in the grocery stores, ready to go type fresh fruits.
And the difference between the people who are healthy and feel good and active and don't go to the doctor very much and those who don't feel very good and go to the doctor a lot and don't have much of a life is the healthy people who feel better make the time. It's just, you just have to.
Usually fries for lunch.
A sandwich and an apple.
A sandwich and like some sort of candy, maybe Snickers and cashews. And
Crackers with peanut butter. Apples and pretzel and water. I try to eat some healthy things.
And cookies from the Snack Shack. And
whatever's on the menu. My favorite is goulash.
Granola bar, fruit, vegetables, and cookies.
Drink and then maybe some more cookies from the Snack Shack.
Lunch, I either have a chicken burger with French fries.
Chicken burger and 2 fries. A chicken burger and some fries.
I mostly eat lunch and dinner, but I rarely eat breakfast.
I don't know. I usually don't eat dinner sometimes.
I also typically don't eat dinner.
I do not find time to eat 3 meals a day. I wake up pretty late in the morning, so I only eat 2.
But if I do, I eat something. I have Japanese food because I work at a restaurant.
Yeah, I try to eat a little bit more than 3 meals, like 6 smaller meals because it's a little healthier.
Or I eat soup.
I eat usually on the run because I have no time to just sit down.
Or cereal.
I definitely spend more time eating on the run.
I like to spend time eating with my family, but I do tend to eat on the run. I'm not gonna lie.
We always eat dinner as a family, but in the morning I eat on the bus.
I do find time to eat 3 meals a day because look at me, I'm a grown young man.
I'm always hungry after school.
And then I usually get cookies before media, and I eat lots of junk food.
Feeling hungry right now.
I work with adults with eating problems, and almost every one of them started with their problems in childhood.
Oftentimes, too, if children are heavier, their activity is less, and they start at times to be abused by other children. They are teased, there's comments that come out, and oftentimes they start to react to that as well.
I can tell you that obesity does correlate highly with depression.
One thing with the obesity is we see an increased risk of diabetes, and we're seeing this younger and younger and younger, especially in children that are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes because of the obesity.
It used to be possible to walk or even bicycle to a lot of places if you wanted to, and now even if you want to, you really can't in many places. You have to get in a car. So you go from sitting in your house to sitting in your car on the way to somewhere to sitting wherever it is you've gone.
A typical stereotype for teens is that they only eat junk food
or they go to fast food restaurants, and that'd be possible. But I don't think that's completely true, because I know I try to eat healthy stuff as well, some sweets here or there.
Yeah, I think they overreact, because I think people tend to look at the weight rather than like the like how in shape you are and like how healthy you really are rather than weight.
A lot of people make a big deal, like Melissa said, about how much you weigh rather than how fit you are.
Teens mostly take the role of their parents. Like if their parents eat well, then they are more likely to.
No, I don't think people overreact, because it seems to be a big problem these days, because a lot of kids tend to sit around or eat the worst food, and it looks like it is a growing problem.
We go back to my generation. We didn't sit in front of computers for hours at a time. We went out and played after school. We were much more physically active. We didn't have access to all the junk foods that you guys do, and 2/3 of us are still fat. I mean, we had a much better head start than you guys do, and our generation is in terrible trouble.
By being good role models. We know that that is paramount for many of the children, is if they don't see it happening at home, you can tell them, but if you're not modeling it, it's very important. Also, being more active as a family, that's huge.
Keep quality food around the house. Keep a real positive attitude about physical movement. Look for enjoyable physical activities to share as a family.
Biggest thing you want to work with children is helping them to grow into their height. You know, we never put children on diets. We really don't. We work with them and to move in, grow into what their height is.
We get into this mindset where it's just all about what we weigh. As long as we weigh what we want to, or if we're losing weight, it almost seems like whatever it is that helps us lose weight is okay, and it's not. It's just a different form of body abuse. It's substituting one bad relationship with food for another.
At least, work out one meal a day, be it breakfast, lunch, or dinner, that everybody maybe could be together. For younger children anyway, it really does help with the obesity issue.
Challenge yourself to a 30-day experiment. For 30 days, make it a priority. Eat the right stuff, take the time, move around more, just for 30 days. And compare how you feel at the end of the 30 days with how you felt when you started.